Hello, beautiful friends. Welcome back to Learning Nails and Aesthetics and now Cosmetology. We are in the Milady Cosmetology book, Chapter 16, Hair Coloring, page 630. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe, as well as check out my other videos on aesthetics and nails, and definitely the Milady Foundations book, which is a companion book to all of their books. Keep in mind, I am not AI, so mistakes will be made. Powder lighteners. Powder lighteners were originally intended for off-scalp lightening only. However, new technology now allows manufacturers to also formulate powder lighteners for on-scalp and off-scalp blonding. This is not true across the board. Read the instructions carefully. The packaging should clearly state that it can be used for on-scalp and off-scalp lightening. Powder lighteners are the most common hair lightening products. Off-scalp powder lighteners contain persulfate salts, sodium persulfate, for quicker and stronger lightening. They tend to dry out quicker than other lightener types. Most powder lighteners expand, they swell, and spread out as they process, especially under heat or in a foil. The stronger the chemical reaction, the more swelling occurs. Clay lighteners. Clay lighteners are used for foil-free, freehand painting techniques like biolage, discussed in this chapter on page 649, because they do not expand or run. They also form an outside shell to keep the product moist and active for the maximum amount of time. Clay lighteners have the texture of toothpaste and can lighten hair by 3 to 5 levels. Activators. Activators, also known as boosters, protonators, or accelerators, are powdered persulfate salts, sodium persulfates, added to powder lightener to increase its lightening ability. They are also useful for resistant hair when lightening one or more levels. Formulas and strengths vary from brand to brand. Did you know? With the surge of misinformation from hair trends made popular by influencers and other non-hair care professionals, clients may show up with extremely dirty hair. Having dirty hair before a service is not recommended, as there may be an uneven oil distribution or product buildup on the hair, which can cause inconsistent lightener results. Some shampoos that clients use at home may have ingredients that cause buildup or coating on the hair, making the lightener unable to penetrate the cuticle properly. It may be necessary to clarify the client's hair before performing the service. Some brands may also include a pre-service cleansing shampoo to prepare the hair for the service. This can be paired with a conditioning filler to treat the hair properly. Most modern lighteners offer conditioning agents in them or their dedicated developer, so clients do not need a layer of oil on their hair to prevent damage. Did you know? The hair goes through different stages of unrefined color as it lightens. The amount of change depends on the amount of contributing pigment in the hair, the strength of the lightening product, the volume of developer, the time that the product is processed. Figure 16-21. Contributing pigment. Contributing pigment, also known as undertone, plays one of the most important roles in lightening processes and hair color formulations. It is directly tied to the level system and refers to the unrefined warm tones revealed during the lightening process. If the hair is a level 5 and your goal is to lighten it to a level 8, you must decolorize the hair to yellow. Sometimes it is necessary to lighten a level higher than the desired result to get past the unwanted tone of natural contributing pigment. If you plan to tone pre-lightened hair platinum blonde, the hair must be lightened to a level 10 palest yellow. Figure 16-22. Monitoring the health of the hair. You must frequently check the hair's health during the lightening process. At the first sign of even minor damage, stop the decolorizing action by gently rinsing with tepid water and lightly shampooing, even if your desired level has not been reached. Not doing so could cause irreparable damage to the hair. If the hair is not as light as desired, lightener should be reapplied at a later date with treatments in between the next service. If you can only safely lift the hair from a level 4 to a level 7 dark blonde in one sitting, and a level 9 light blonde is the desired result, for instance, ask the client before the service to make the interim choice for a level 7 hair color. It may be necessary for them to be dark blonde for some time before their hair is healthy enough to finally achieve their light blonde hair color goal. Always ensure that even when the hair lightening process is stopped before reaching the ultimate goal, the interim hair color you create looked planned, polished, and fabulous. Caution: there is a big difference between a lightener's capability and how much you can lighten the hair without causing irreparable harm. Even when lightening healthy hair, lifting more than 4 levels at one time risks damaging the hair. Once the hair has been overprocessed, there is no way to turn the hair back to its natural state. It requires cutting it off or growing it out. Despite the client's desires, explain to them what is possible while maintaining their hair's integrity. In all cases, monitor the hair's health during the process and stop the lightening action at the first sign of damage. To achieve the ultimate goal, clients should agree to a prescribed number of hair strengthening treatments between lightening processes. Double process hair color. Double process hair coloring refers to a two-step hair color process in which the hair is first decolorized with a lightener to lift the natural pigment. This first step is called pre-lightening, as it lifts or lightens the natural pigment. Then a separate product called toner is used to deposit the desired color or tone to the hair. This two-step process, also called two-step blonding or double process blonding, is most effective when an overall light blonde or a level that is more than 4 levels lighter than the natural hair color is desired. This allows the hair to be lightened up to the lightest blonde and still have a pigmented hue, such as a delicate silver blonde. Toners. After pre-lightening, toners can remove the exposed harsh undertones of the hair. They can also neutralize or enhance tone as needed. However, they can't be used for further lighten. However, they can't be used to further lighten the hair. Use them for complete coverage, highlights, accent pieces, or to create a multi-dimensional look. Though most toners are formulated as semi or demi-permanent color, permanent color can be used as toners if the manufacturer allows it. All over pre-lightened hair should be toned to give it a definitive shade, such as pearl blonde, light blonde, beige blonde, caramel, ash brown, or toffee. For this same reason, heavily highlighted hair should also be toned. But toners are not just for blonde hair. They can be used for various applications. Hair at a level 4 can be toned to remove underlying red tones. They can also enhance fading tones, such as reds and coppers, between lightening services. In all cases, a toner is applied according to the manufacturer's instructions in the same manner as a permanent hair color application. Apply carefully, in sections. Sometimes multiple tones are used. Factor timing and pricing into the toner service. Because toners are often semi or demi permanent colors, they can add the desired tone, act as a conditioner, and seal the cuticle after a lightening service. Many brands also have clear toners to help seal the cuticle and impart shine on dull hair. Did you know? Vivid and neon hair colors can also be applied over pre-lightened hair with varying results. If you want the shade to be true to the color swatch, you must lighten the hair as much as possible. Vivid color swatches are usually made on white hair to show the product's true tone. Keep in mind the law of color and the color wheel when lightening. Applying green over a pre-lightened level 7 hair, for instance, will produce a deeper shade of green than shown on the hair color chart. Level 8 will produce a strong, lighter shade of green. And level 10 will create a bright, far more intense pop art green. Applying green on hair lightened to a level 4 with red undertones will have a muddy effect, where the red tones will be canceled and the green will not be vivid. Choosing a color formulation when toning can be difficult. Experience trains your eye in color selection. The hair must be fully lightened before selecting a toner. Choosing a toner before the hair is lightened can result in improper selection. Hair color always appears darker and cooler when wet. You may need to dry the hair to select the toner and follow manufacturer's directions for application. Most toners require hair to be damp, 80% dry, or more for application. Never apply toner to hair that is dripping wet. The water can dilute the toner and create an uneven result. You have several options for toning pre-lightened hair. Traditional toners are pigment hair colors mixed with low volume developer, usually 10 volume. They are used on pre-lightened hair to achieve pale blonde shades on level 9, light blonde, and level 10, lightest blonde. Permanent toners must be thoroughly rinsed. Also, shampoo the lightener out. Like household chemicals, bleach and ammonia can create a strong chemical reaction if mixed. These toners are good for all over one color results, as they are permanent and last the longest. Acidic demi-permanent dyes can also be used to tone pre-lightened hair, including highlighted hair, as they will not lift the existing hair color and are known for their hair color longevity. Acidic toners close down the cuticle because of their pH and make the hair feel smoother after a lightening service. Because they do not lift existing natural color, they are great for highlighting services. Temporary and semi-permanent hair colors are also popular products for toning accent piece and vivid shades, as they do not contain developers and will not lift the surrounding hair during the toning process. Semi-permanent and temporary fashion shades, such as light pink, baby blue, or peach, also are applied as toners over pre-lightened level 10 hair for true color results. Toning shampoos and conditioners are pigmented to deposit color. There are several on the market that work as toner both in the salon and for client use at home. Though they are considered temporary color, color-enhancing shampoos and conditioners can deposit subtle to dramatic color, especially on pre-lightened hair. Commonly found in deep reds and other shades, consider purple or blue formulations to reduce warmth after decoloring. Check-in. Explain the action of hair lighteners. What is contributing pigment and how does it affect the lightening or hair coloring process? What product options are available for toning pre-lightened hair? I hope this was helpful to you. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe, as well as check out my other videos. And have a great day. Thanks. Bye.